So now we are going to study role of microorganism for the formation of bread. Bread is formed due to fermentation activity of baker's yeast, and baker's yeast is strain of Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So cheese which I have formed, that is Swiss cheese, that is formed due to activity of bacteria. Then Camembert cheese, Roquefort cheese formed due to activity of fungi, as well as bread is formed by fungus, and that variety of Saccharomyces cerevisiae is known as bake yeast. Now, formation of bread is a stepwise reaction. So let's see what events they are involved in this. Now this dough, it contains starch. Now first of all, due to activity of yeast, the starch, it will undergo breakdown and it is changed into maltose. Starch is a carbohydrate. After breakdown, maltose is formed. Now maltose is further broken down into glucose. Maltose is a disaccharide which consists of two glucose. So after its breakdown, glucose is being formed. Now glucose, after fermentation activity, it is changed into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide. Now due to formation of carbon dioxide, now this dough swells. It gives a puffed appearance. Yes. So swelling of dough occurs. What do you call this as? Swelling of dough, rising of dough. This is known as leavening. Now, so several steps they are involved in rising of dough. At first step, that is at this step, when starch is changed into maltose, enzyme which is involved is amylase enzyme. Then at second step, that is when maltose is changed into glucose, enzyme involved is maltase. And at this third step, when glucose is changed into ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide, enzyme which is involved is zymase enzyme, and all these three enzymes, they are secreted by baker's yeast. Rising of dough occurs and this is known as leavening. Now what we are going to do? We are going to bake this leavened dough. So this leavened dough, it is baked at appropriate temperature. Now due to baking, there is expulsion of carbon dioxide and alcohol. Carbon dioxide, alcohol, they are removed, due to which several holes are formed, and this results in the formation of soft, spongy bread. So this is how, due to expulsion of carbon dioxide and alcohol, sponginess occurs in the bread, right? So after this, now we are going to talk about formation of dosa and idli. Now dosa and idli, they are formed from soaked rice and gram. Fermented preparation of rice and black gram prepared by using bacteria. And you know, bacteria which are used for formation of idli and dosa are Streptococcus and Leucaena stock. Right? Toddy. Yes, this is alcoholic drink. Yes, this is traditional drink of some parts of South India, and it is made from toddy palm. It is made from a palm, and scientific name of this palm is Caryota urens. Now, from which part of palm it is formed? From stem, leaves, roots? No, it is formed from inflorescence, and that inflorescence is spadix. So, it is formed from unopened spadix, that is a inflorescence of palm after tapping. Unopened spadix of palm are tapped to form toddy. Fermentation of sap is done with the help of yeast. Yeast is used for the fermentation activity. Now look at this photograph. Yes, this is toddy palm, and inflorescence is being tapped for extracting toddy. Now, if the toddy is boiled, it is changed into gur, that is jaggery, and if it is distilled, there is formation of concentrated alcoholic drink, and that drink is known as arak. After toddy, now we can talk about other food products which can be formed from microbes, and one amongst that is soya bean products. We are going to talk about soya bean paneer. Earlier we have talked about paneer which is formed from milk. Now we are going to talk about paneer which is formed from soya bean. Now soya bean and wheat, through fermentation process, they form soya sauce. Soya sauce, all of us we know, which we use for making Chinese food. It is brown, flavored and salty sauce. Now what happens? Now this sauce is used for making soya paneer. Now it is known as temp in Indonesia, tofu in Japan and sofu in China. Soya bean paneer is more nutritious as compared to the paneer which is formed from milk. So this is all about the use of microbes and formation of household products. Let's take up one question here. Which of the following product is not obtained from fermented soya sauce? Yes, temp we make, sofu also we make, tofu is also soya bean product, but dosa is formed from soaked gram and rice after fermentation activity with the help of leuconostoc or streptococcus. So, right answer to this question is option number 4. Now, after talking about household products, now we are going to study use of microbes in the formation of industrial products.